Today I am reviewing the app Weee. This app is a US based app and it is targeting Asian community specifically who are looking for their native food in US. So let's see how this app does. So as you can see, it's for Asian and Hispanic groceries, fresh produce, meat, snacks and more. Of course, they are not into 10-minute or 2-hour delivery because it's not a like very critical grocery item that you need to get shipped. It's actually something that you crave for, and I'm sure users are okay to wait for a next day grocery delivery. Of course, people from Asia are conscious on of low prices. They seek value for the money they put in, especially true for at least Indian users. And I think generally true for worldwide as well. Walmart talks about low prices every day. That's the message being reiterated here as well. And it was assuring people of product quality. So I think if you added this, the first message is target towards a specific user segment, talks about the delivery, talks about low prices, and then talks about product quality. So I think it's covered all its bases. So let's do get started. It's asking me to create an account. Nice to see that it's email and phone, both sort of account creation, and it's also giving me a discount and some sign up offers. So okay, let me sign in as I mostly do through Google account. Um, but I don't know why it is asking me to connect through email again. So let me do a skip. I hope that my Google account is sort of logged in. Okay, so now it's asking me for a zip code. Let me provide. Okay, so I was told that this app serves Indian cuisines and Indian stuff as well, but I'm seeing Chinese, Japanese, Korean, and Vietnamese. And of course, not familiar with Japanese, Korean, and Vietnamese meal, and of course, not even with Chinese, but let me then try Chinese. Okay, so now there's this onboarding switch freely between advisor fronts. Okay, address is here, delivery date is here. Okay, so right now it's Chinese. Okay, I can go change like that. So I think there's a lot of stress on retaining the new user. I think they're giving me $10 to sign up, then they're giving me a VIP pass. Seems like, if you, the app has probably recognized that if you stay on the app for a month, probably you become sort of a repeat customer. So they want you to experience this for a month sort of timeline, and then there is offer expiry date also. So they're trying to get that category. And as I'm a new user, I think a couple of things that the app is doing great is like reiterating this message that get $10 off your order. Enjoy your $10 off. So that's the message that has been reiterated a couple of times on this app on the homepage. Save $10 now on your first purchase over $35. So the thing that they want the user to do is to really avail this offer. The other thing I noticed on this app is, this is very nice curation. So it talks about great deals, talks about editor's pick, what are the featured ones, everything but meat, fresh and vegetable, taste of Korea. So they're trying to also, to a Chinese consumer, they're also sharing some of the Korean thing that they may be interested in. Do it yourself hot pot. You can also look it up by cuisine. This bunch of curation going on here. And the other piece that I like is also like this whole set of recommendation that is sort of started flowing in. So home page is like your listing page, and you can see many more flavor of the product that are being sold in V. I think that's important because V is a new app. So, and to the new user, they do want to share through visual imagery that what all products are available here. So I think this is great job on the home page. Now, since I am familiar with Indian cuisines, so let me select Indian. So this is their listing page. This one is to bookmark. This one is to sort of add quantity, and I haven't seen plus sign, which is to sort of add the product to the shopping list. Alternatively, of course, I can go to the product detail page, and I can sort of order from here as well. It's great to see that the product has got reviews. Even the groceries have got reviews here. So of course, grocery will have some of those issues here, like this person saying it was not fresh when I received. I eat it immediately on the same day. But nevertheless, it's great to see the transparency, and great to see that even the groceries have got their reviews. And of course, I can do add and cart from here as well. So there are these filtering option. Of course, not won't be too great, too useful. You can also go by categories like fruits, vegetables, meat, and it's very nice to see actually coconut. I remember now that I had a friend who used to live in Delhi, and then we were in US together. And my friend had not had coconut ever, and one day he was being teased for this by a bunch of South Indian friends that we had. And he this guy ended up going to an Indian grocery, getting coconut which was probably months old, and he shared that with me, and I could immediately realize that this is a stale coconut water, but the poor guy sort of relished that coconut water. So I think there is definitely this Indian community which craves for things which they have tried in India. So I think it's targeted to that kind of segment. So probably students, and probably like Asian families. So that's the segment that it is sort of targeting at. Good to see mango and stuff like that. Of course, there's vegetables like cilantro. Yeah, vegetable in general, you would get the similar kind. There's mushroom. So I think nice as well. Meat is a section, seafood. So I think bunch of these options are there. Where is the packaged food? I wanted to see the packaged food as well. Now, I don't like these kind of UIs where you can, switch from Indian to Vietnamese very easily, because as you see that I was just trying to go to a category, and I would imagine that, people don't switch between cuisines so much, but I might be wrong, and if that's the case, then probably it makes sense. But otherwise, I don't think this is a great design. Let the user sort of choose from the top. Okay. So self-care, let me see what's the self-care stuff is there. Okay, household. I wanted to see some packaged, yeah, like snacks. Okay. So yeah, great to see Haldiram is there. But beside that, I think most of them are still based from probably China and Korea sort of snacks. Let me also try, say, search. Say, for example, ghee. So ghee is not available. Maybe let's do paneer. I don't think we have paneer here also, or maybe use the English version. Say cottage cheese. I think cottage cheese is sort of missing as well. So I think search would be a way for the We team to sort of understand what people are searching for, and also sort of add Hindi or Chinese translation, and maybe even support like search through Chinese languages. I know in Hindi, I think people who've gone to US, they all understand English. So for Indian consumers, I think English is fine, but for Chinese and for very specific cuisine, it might be helpful to allow search in Chinese as well. So let's go to the cart finally. I've been adding a few products. So I think I can see there are two sections here. One is for grocery and the other is for pantry plus. So now that's bit confusing, but you can understand Amazon also does it. At least in India, they have Amazon Fresh when you order vegetables, and then the regular Amazon shopping, and you have to do two checkouts. Yeah, but this checkout page does look bit confusing. Like I think it could do better by making a clear sort of demarcation, or maybe even looking at the UI and then taking some inspiration from Amazon and Instamart because that's what people use, right? So it does say grocery local delivery on this much, free delivery. You have to add $20. So all of that is there. Then you have Pantry Plus. So let me click what the Pantry Plus is. It does take a bit to load the information. Okay, so Pantry Plus is find items easily and start shopping. Okay, access an even bigger selection of popular shelf stable essentials. Okay, you could have just said snacks or popular snacks. Shelf stable essentials is a bit of a tongue twister, and I don't know if that was immediately clear, but now I can see that this is probably for yeah, packaged foods, or we could have just used terms like packaged foods. So I think this is the cart, and then again there's a bunch of suggestions here. I don't know like if that's really useful or really needed on this checkout page. A rail of suggestion could have been just enough. I'm a new user, so I would want to just try it out once, and I should have been shown only the best products here and not too much of a distraction on the checkout page. So let's do a checkout. So now there are two clear checkouts. One is for grocery and one for pantry. Again, not a very sort of smooth experience, but as I said, Amazon Fresh also does it. It would be nice to just do one checkout and let user know that what are the delivery dates here. If that's the only difference, to letting them know that two items are gonna ship at a different time. So I am trying this today and 3rd March. So I think grocery is getting delivered immediately, but Pantry Plus will take 3 more days, which is okay. So let me try with Pantry Plus. So I think this is a standard shipping information, payment. Great to see that they've added Alipay. And I'm sure some of the students from China or some of the people, immigrants who have recently moved from China, may not still have PayPal account. So I'm sure the team would be adding a few more options here as well. So this is the checkout page. And one other thing I wanted to show probably is, yeah, and they also seems to have some loyalty program because they would want you to sort of keep purchasing and keep enjoying some sort of cash back, because grocery of course is a regular purchase item. Let's go back to the home page. Explore was the same as search. Now there's this community piece as well, which is really nice addition because you do want to create that belongingness with the community. And for example, like surprising my parents with Vietnamese coffee.
Merry Christmas.
So I think this is really nice. And you also have items that you can that were used in making this video. So this is a very nice twist. Sort of give people inspiration on the kind of things that they can buy here. Going to my account, I think try VIP free, Weebates. What is that? Share and earn points. Choose products you'd like to share from your order. Share with your friends. I think it's very complicated. It should have been just simpler. Share your cart, and your friends will get 15% off when they claim the coupon. Yeah, you have to read a lot to really understand. So never a good option. Okay, this is where you post a review. You actually have to buy a product to be able to review. So I think that's great as well. So all in all, I think it's a great app. I think it's a great use case, and I'm sure like there's a significant population of Asian community which lives in US, and also I'm sure that during holidays, like if there is Chinese New Year celebration or Indian festivals or holidays that do come up like Diwali or Holi or some of that, and I'm sure that if the app can do a good curation, people will remember this app and will refer this app in their community, and it could be one stop shop where you can get a lot of relevant products. So that's all. Thank you for listening. If you have any comment or any suggestion, do leave them in the comment below.